chances. Why me? God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. Whack the witness, the evidence tamper. Dirty money, the safest the hamper. Yeah, my bitch, she a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta kill you, nigga, if it's me or you. He got five, nigga, lighter fluid. Got away from the haters, say hallelujah. Shit be crazy, this shit be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. Bitch was geeking and tweaking, I hit a Ewing. Wrist hitting and glisten, this shit a movie. If it's smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Niggas stay home for you, don't get left. Niggas playing dirty, hit below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. Do that shit again, I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise.
All right, guys, what's up? We're gonna have a good stream today. Let me know if I have an echo in the mic. I know we had one yesterday, so I had to fix that. But if you guys hear an echo, just let me know in the chat. If you guys are not familiar with what's going on today, first off, appreciate you guys for being here. Awesome to see kind of the community come together for, you know, the knowledge and education that comes into this, but also just to get in some good profitable plays. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are new to, you know, the echo's still there. Gosh, dude, hold on. All right, is it gone now? I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what settings I need to adjust. Yesterday, I literally unplugged the mic and then replugged it back in, and it started working. So, Jackson, what's up? Is the echo still there? I don't like. It's not. I don't know what setting it is. Like, I'm not tech savvy when it comes to microphones. It's better. Gosh, like, but I don't want there to be anything at all. That's the problem. Okay. So if you guys are new to the Twitter or new to anything, I think it's 2 mics in the stream setting you have. I mean, it's only showing 1 mic being picked up. It's just the mic that I have in front of me. I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Nothing else should be picking up sound other than the mic. Yeah, it would make sense if it were two different mics. That would make a lot of sense. Is it bad? Like, I can't check the audio just because I'm also streaming on my phone. I don't know. If it's bad, I could try to, like, completely, maybe something under another name that's being used as a mic. I mean, I'm looking at the audio mixer, and there's literally only one, there's only one thing. Oh, okay, so the echo's gone. Well, I guess we'll try to figure something out tomorrow maybe. But anyways, so if you guys are new to the channel, sorry for such a delay there at the start, but we are sweating a 25x in stream today. So yesterday we had this slip that was sent out, 5 different sports: tennis, PGA, NBA, NHL, and now the final leg comes down to League of Legends. So once again, we are on a esports final leg. We have Supa, I assume is how you pronounce his name, over 14 kills. That starts in about 30 minutes here at 12 o'clock. I'm hoping they start on time because I do plan on being live for the whole, you know, the whole game, at least until he hits. So stream will probably be a little bit longer today. I'm just kind of hoping that, you know, it's not like it doesn't run on until 3 p.m., right? So hopefully they start on time. That's also, you know, that's going to be the sweat for today for 25x. We really need it, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm really hoping this hits so we can get out of that really poor variance that we're experiencing right now. But as always, we're going to go over some plays. We have a good slate today. We've got about 10 NBA games, and then I know we have a couple NHL as well. College basketball, there's a few games on, and then baseball, man, right around the corner. Just realized last night, that somehow perfectly timed this. So some of you guys know this, some of you don't. I'm getting married in about 16 days, I think 17. It's on March 16th. That's when I'm getting married. We're going on our honeymoon, and we're getting back on the 26th. And guess what starts on the 27th? Baseball season. I can't wait. When am I dropping? I already dropped a couple plays in the Dub Club. If you guys want to access that, by the way, if you're brand new to the stream, you want to get access to all of my slips as well as the Sportsbook bot that posts positive EV value 24/7. That's all available through the link in my my bio, or if you guys want to just go to tridentdfs.com. You'll get to a page that looks like this. It is a trial for 99 cents. You guys can check that out. Super cheap, so you can at least see if you like it, if you don't, all that good stuff. Let me try to catch up with the chat. I know we got some people over on YouTube. So typically speaking, let's say I wanted to make my own slips for a 3-man and underdog or a 6-man flex, and I tried to use the individual sportsbook bots for the props with the best odds. What should I be looking for mainly? Okay, so great question. So on the sportsbook bots, as you guys see, we don't have a specific, I guess, category right now for percentage of probability to hit. But what we can do is translate that into odds. Okay, so in order for a 6-man on underdog, a flex 6-man, for it to be profitable over time, you're going to be wanting to have about average market odds of about -136 or better. Okay, so when you see, like, you know, these props down here, or the sports books down here, this probably wouldn't qualify for a good prop on underdog. I know we're here on the BetMGM tab, but for a 6-pick flex, you would want these to be a little bit higher because that -135 price point is a little low. And then when it comes to 3-mans, you're going to be looking for -143 or better. That is, I believe, the exact number. That's the criteria you need to meet in order for your props to be profitable long term. Good question though. Maps 1 to 3 should be around 2.5 hours. Jeez, dude. Okay, I might not run the whole stream. I think I'll be live for the first full map, and hopefully he ends with, like, you know, 8 to 10 kills map 1 or whatever. But yeah, congratulations. Thank you, dude. Yeah, if you guys have any, someone said put the honeymoon fund on Knicks money line tonight. I will not be doing that unless they give me some ridiculous price, and I'll take it then. But yeah, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, if it's positive EV related, if it's just, you know, prize picks in general, please feel free to ask. I have to be very careful with the wording that I use because I already got a warning on the TikTok live and I don't want the account to get taken down. Some good props coming in right now. I'll go ahead and show you guys how exactly this all works. So our sportsbook bot just posted this, tagged the DraftKings roll, which is what alerts you guys directly to your phone, as well as the Rising Tide roll. So that's going to ping anytime there is a prop that is 5% positive EV or better. Okay. So this is DraftKings. We're going to go to the Thunder and Hawks game and see if this is still here. We're going down to Lou Dort, over 9.5 points. So that plus, or that 10 plus line, it looks like they've already moved it slightly, but it is still at plus 110, which is still really good value. The bot pinged it at plus 115. It is still at plus 110. At the plus 115 mark, it was a 7.3% positive EV play with a 3.25 unit as the recommended wager. You guys see that the rest of the market there has this at about minus 115, which is still huge value if you're able to take advantage of that at that plus 110 mark. Another one here, Lou Dort for PRA, that over 14.5. We're going to go down and see at plus 110. This prop has not bumped yet. Once again, plus 110, 6.71% positive EV. That is a 3-unit recommended wager from our sportsbook bot. Rest of the market has that about minus 120, minus 125. So once again, that's on DraftKings. Please go ahead. I'm going to make a disclaimer now. I have to say this every stream. If I'm telling you a prop to take, please only take it on that specific sportsbook. Don't take a DraftKings prop on Prize Picks, okay? Because it really does matter the price at which you get something at. Okay, so FanDuel, also another one. Another good prop come through here. Okongwu over 14.5 points in the Hawks and Thunder game as well. We're going to see if this is still up. Plus 122. It is still up. 5.6% positive EV, 2.25 units as the recommended wager. And then you guys can see the rest of the market down there as well. So really good stuff. We got some underdog props coming through. Underdog is just absolutely bugging for me lately. I don't know why. But a couple of these. So again, good example here. You guys see, so the underdog sportsbook prop is going to bring in anything that would be positive EV for 6-man flexes, okay?
if you're looking to do 3-man powers, you're going to have to be a little bit conscious of what the actual odds are. So this is a good prop for a 6-man flex, not so much for a 3-pick power. And why do I say that? Because we do have 2 heavily juiced props here on Bovada, or two lines that are heavily juiced, Bovada and BetMGM, at that -155 and -160. But we still have to account for DraftKings and FanDuel down here at -125 and -135. So the average here certainly would be over that -136 mark, but does it really meet that -143? Probably not. I'd have to do the actual math on that to figure it out. Usually I try to aim for anything that's 1% or better if we're going to talk about 3-pick powers. But anything else that gets posted, like for instance, this one, perfect, right? This is something that a 3-pick power, this is a beautiful prop for that. So Dyson Daniels over 5.5 rebounds there on Underdog. And again, don't take these at the multipliers. If they end up bumping a line, meaning that it says like 0.84x, don't take it. This is only posting for the flat, the fixed odds, right? Nothing that is going to be changed. So, but again, -160 on 4 of the different books there. Huge prop to take. I'm going to assume, because I can't pull it up right now, I'm going to assume that it's bumped already. I would love to see if I can. Let me try to log in on like a incognito browser or something, because I do want to be able to show this on stream so you guys can see. Let me log in real quick. It's something with like the location. I don't know why 1 minute they allow me to, use the app, and then the next they're asking for my location. Like I didn't move states like that quick. All right, we're gonna try this. Still swirling. Okay. We'll see if this is still up. I doubt it, but we're gonna just check. So this is for Daniels over 5.5 rebounds. As you guys see, they bumped this to 0.89x. You don't want to take that. All right, and then again, we come down here to Chris LeVert over 2.5 assists. Also have bumped that prop as well. So Underdog is going to be especially very quick when it comes to bumping props. And the reason for that is because Prize Picks and Underdog are fixed odds apps, meaning that no matter what 2 picks you take, you're always going to get a 3x payout. No matter what 6 picks you pick, you're always going to get a 25x payout. The prop itself does not matter. Meaning that you can't just say like, hey, I want to take these on Prize Picks because I'm getting the line at -120 or -140. They're fixed odds. So it's always a race between us and the sports books, meaning I'm talking about Prize Picks and Underdog, to try and get a specific prop in before they can bump it to where that line should be. So that's why you always see, like for me in particular, and a lot of other positive EV, people in the space, it's like you try to tail their plays, and a lot of times those props get bumped, and that's why. If it hits on both, why does it matter? I don't know what you're referring to. Underdog web browser always tweaking. Yeah, I have to sometimes pull up that incognito browser. I'm not really sure. Give picks for Prize Picks today. Yeah, we'll go over some Prize Picks props as long as we have some value coming through. We got a lot of different props coming through on the different sports books right now. Darius Garland over 20.5 points at +115 on ESPN Bet. Pretty solid bet there at 0.75 units as the recommended wager. You have the Twitch link. I could find it. I think it shouldn't be too hard, but I just want to. I'm hoping that it's still on pace to start. But yeah, I guess if you do have a Twitch link and you want to drop that in the chat, that would be awesome. Hard Rock, I don't know if I'm logged in. I'm going to log this in real quick. We're going to log into Hard Rock. See, that's like a hard... That's slightly positive EV, I suppose. You guys will see here on... if you're new to stream, you'll see that I can't really... I don't really enjoy Hard Rock too much, at least with... NBA season, because they've limited me and I can't really make money, because like even if let's say I wanted to take this prop, I know it's bumped by now, but if I did want to take this prop, they say wager exceeds maximum, and then they ask me if I want to wager my limit on that specific prop, which is pretty annoying, I will say. But MLB is right around the corner and we're going to make a lot of money from that, so I'm excited. So for FanDuel, should I be straight betting or should I do parlays? So what I will say is that it's honestly up to you. What I don't recommend is taking the FanDuel bot and just making 8-leg parlays. I would recommend doing it as a straight because it's right there for you. The recommended wager, it's super easy to just make sure you're getting in those props and you are 100% going to profit long term. If you start doing things like 2 and 3 leg parlays, you are certainly going to be profitable, but that is only under the condition that, one, you're not playing the same, units that you were on a straight. You got to bring that down a little bit, but also you might need a little more patience because that profitability may end up being longer than what you would be just doing straights, if that makes sense. Because there's more props involved with each parlay. So long term, yes, you will be profitable, but it might take a little bit longer. You might end up having a ton of those like 2 for 3 parlays or 3 for 4, So I would just figure out a strategy if you do want to do parlays and just stick with it. I personally would just recommend doing the straights though. We do have a Prize Picks prop here, a really good Prize Picks prop. I doubt that this is even going to be up now. I don't know if they just posted this or what. What is this? PRA. So this is somehow up. So Muhammad Guy, I guess I'm just going to say that, on the Hawks, 9.5 PRA. The over is insanely profitable. Okay. DraftKings has this line at -185, ESPN Bet at -170, Caesars at -142. BetMGM is the only book out of the 4 here that doesn't have this at a profitable line. But I take DraftKings very seriously. I think I favor them as well as Pinnacle a little bit more than the rest. This is a great prop. I would be shocked if this wasn't bumped in the next 60 seconds. But unfortunately, at this time of the day, it's kind of hard to have even more volume come through to where we can complete a 6-man. So what is TikTok telling me? I have a flash goal. 3 gifters send a rose in 15 minutes. All right, let's see if 3 people want to send a rose. I don't even know what a flash goal is, but cool. Also, if you guys are not in the Discord yet, the Discord is free to join. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in the chat for you guys. I think I can pin that as well. Yeah, so that just went in the chat for you guys. I can't pin it though because I have the roses pinned. I'm going to drop it over on Twitch and YouTube as well. Should I be playing every single prop or should I only look for the ones that are over 2% or something? Good question. So this really depends on the size of your bankroll. So what I usually will tell people, I love being able to let people know that if they want to talk individually with me or with our moderators, open up a support ticket and we can discuss your bankroll and your best approach. Real quick, we're going to look at this over on FanDuel. Also in the Thunder game, we're going to look for Jalen Williams over 5.5 assists. So 6+ at that +120 price, which is still there. That is a 6.5 unit or 6.5% positive EV prop at 2.75 units as the recommended wager. Pretty solid one there. Again, that's Jalen Williams for 6+ assists at +120. Back to your question. Should you be playing every single prop? If you have the bankroll for it, if you have a large bankroll, meaning that not the price, not the unit size, but if you have, let's say, a $20 unit size, and yet you have a $4,000 bankroll, so your units don't necessarily match your bankroll, I always say to play as much as you can. If you can play every single prop, then do that, because in the end, your ROI is going to be way higher than if you were just cherry picking stats or cherry picking props here and there. However, if you have a smaller bankroll, I would highly recommend to then stick to 2% or higher, or 3% or higher, or even 5% or higher. There's so much volume on these, especially FanDuel, like you mentioned. I think you mentioned FanDuel, but even if it's just the 5% and higher, take the wager amount that it tells you, maybe even just cut it in half if you have a small bankroll, and stick with these, because those are going to be extremely profitable over time. And if you don't have the bankroll to play everything, that's what I would recommend. What was the Muhammad prop? Is Muhammad Guy, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, over 9.5 PRA. Prize Picks is still telling me that it's up. I don't know if it is, but that's a good prop. Don't take it if it bumps though. All right, it's like 11:48 right now. Yep, no problem. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys asking the questions, because I think there could also be a lot of people in here that aren't asking questions when they should be, or I guess could be asking and they just choosing not to. Here's another good prop over on Prize Picks. This is for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, under 5.5 rebounds. Super solid prop here. FanDuel, Hard Rock, BetMGM, ESPN Bet all have this above -140. Bovada at -135. Super solid right there. That is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, under 5.5 rebounds on Prize Picks. These props are only good for 6-pick flexes. Please remember that. Do not go sticking these props in a 2-man, or you will lose money long term. Remember that everything comes back to the math behind these props. Everybody gets it wrong. Everyone thinks that this is a 50-50 game. You're only taking it over and under. At the end of the day, they're either going over the prop or under the prop. Yes, that's true, but a lot of people don't understand the math behind it. We talked about this yesterday. Each prop, each price point that you see here, down here, -135, -140, -145, those odds can be associated with a probability to hit, a percentage for a chance for that prop to hit. In order to be profitable on Prize Picks, you should be playing the best slip type, which is a 6-pick flex, and in order for you to be profitable playing those, you need to hit at least 54.21% of your individual props, okay? You have to understand that that is important. Now we got to find 4 more props. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised that neither of these have been bumped right now. I'm assuming somebody at Prize Picks is taking a nap on the job. But anyways, you have to understand the math behind this. So if you're not hitting 54.21% of your props on Prize Picks, you will lose money long term. So how do you get around that? How do you make money long term on Prize Picks? You have to hit that 54.21%. The higher you're able to go, so that 54% ends up coming out to about -138 for sportsbook odds, -138. Okay, so then you're looking for those odds. Anything better than that is only more ROI over time. So if I'm taking a -140 prop, a -150 prop will be even better than that. Something that I can get at -160 is even better than that. The further you're away from that -138, the higher your percentage of hit props will be long term, which then is directly correlated with your ROI. So when people ask me, okay, so that's great, you set all the numbers, what does that mean for me? How am I able to translate that into being profitable? So, good question. Prize Picks doesn't just have profitable props just laying around, right? They don't have them, like they're not here on a golden platter on the popular tab for you, right? These are not. So as you guys see here, Shea just got bumped down to 5 rebounds, but like let's talk about this. The outside of Derek White, also a goblin. Please don't play goblins on Prize Picks. The very next prop on the popular tab is Michael Porter Jr. for 6.5 rebounds. Why would this be on the popular tab, you ask? Well, there's a 99% chance that 30,000 people have played this already because he's gone over in his last 5 games. And there are actually people out there that click on this. They say, hey, he's gone over in his last 5. I'm going to take him to go over tonight because he's got to keep doing it, right? He's going to continue the trend. That is the dumbest way to go about making money on Prize Picks because you won't make money, not long term. You can get lucky and hit one, but like that's not an appropriate approach to make money. So back to the math. How does this benefit you guys? Like I said, Prize Picks doesn't just have props laying around that are profitable. We have a sportsbook bot that scans the market, scrapes the data, compacts it all nice and easy for you, and posts them, and even sends you a notification when those Prize Picks props that are profitable are on the board. Then it's up to you to then get those in a slip before Prize Picks can bump them. It's so simple. You guys can check it out in the Discord, which is connected through our Dub Club, which you guys can access in the link in my bio. If you're on TikTok, it may be a little difficult for you guys, so you can always just go to tridentdfs.com, which you guys see behind me here. And yeah, it's that simple. I'm going to look through these popular tab picks because it's just funny to me that the majority of these, like, again, Tyrese Halliburton, oh, he's hitting his last 5 games. We got to take the over. No, do not. Please stop. Like I got, I don't want to say I got in trouble yesterday, but I made another post yesterday during our small slate that once again blew up, I guess, if you want to call it that. It got more views than a usual post by me. And I said, barely noon. It was like 12 o'clock, barely noon, and we have 60,000 bozos on these 2 props today. I wonder why. And it was the top 2 plays on the NBA popular tab. 60K, 54.2K on the overs, or at least on the props of Bradley Beal and Draymond Green for PRA. And I say I wonder why, because both of these guys have gone over in their last 5 games, and that's what people do. They just look at this and there's two strategies here that are both terrible. Either one, you say, oh, he's hitting his last 5 games, I'm going to take the over because he's probably going to do it for a 6th straight game. Or you're somebody who says, I'm going to just fade the public. He's gone over in his last 5 games. Of course he's going to go under today. Both of those terrible strategies. And I'm able to comment this because at these prices right now, you're not making money. Whether you're taking the over or the under on either of these guys, it's funny to me because the comments blow up because there's obviously the casuals who think that they're right by taking these props. And of course, once again, Draymond Green actually did go over that 19.5 PRA. So then we have people even after the games coming back and saying, hey, you're the bozo, Draymond hit. All of those people missed the point of the post. The point of the post is that you're an absolute sheep if you are following the public, if you're taking these props just because they're on the popular tab, or if you're taking them just because of the last 5 games. And also, you completely missed the point that you're not getting paid what you should be if you wanted to take the over or the under on Bradley Beal or Draymond Green. When I said that post, a ton of people meant that I was like favoring the under. That's not what I said whatsoever. I never said I wanted the over. I never said I wanted the under. It was to point out the fact that people just don't know what they're doing. It's that simple, guys. There's a reason why 98% of people don't profit in this industry. It's black and white. So I say that, all the comments blow up again. And it's common sense to like it. If I were to, I always say this all the time. If I were to have a $5 bill here and a $10 bill here, and I were to say to pick one, there's no catch, and you willingly take the $5 bill, you are losing money. You could have had $5 extra with no catch. That's what you guys are willingly doing when you're taking props like this on Prize Picks, when you could be getting paid better elsewhere. I would have had no problem if people were taking Draymond Green on, let's say, FanDuel, if they're getting paid plus 120 for it. That's good value. Right? But if you're taking a plus 120 prop on Prize Picks, you don't know what you're doing. It's a very simple concept, but it's all rooted in math. People think that this is a 50-50 game, and it's not. I'm going off on a rant. I gotta stop this. All right, let's find the Twitch. Let's find the Twitch stream. I'm gonna pull this up. Hopefully, I'm able to play the audio on it. I think I should be. Let's see here. Hold on. We're going to figure this out. Give me a second. It's still showing that there's audio being played from my screen capture, but I don't know where that would be coming from. 1 second. Hold on. If I mute it here, will it still be on the screen capture though? Oh, this is confusing. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out. We got the stream up. Oh, more questions. Okay, I have 5 straights on FanDuel. Let's see if I profit today. Went for everything with 2% positive EV or more, and odds that were only at most 3 different from the OG line. Definitely do not take if they're different from OG line, by the way. I'm confused. Even if it's slightly different by only 2 to 3 more, like 142. Depending on market average, that's probably still fine. If market average is like plus 110, it's still good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the question is there. I may be misunderstanding it. Gosh, I'm trying to figure out where this sound is coming from. I know I have Apple Music playing, but I thought that was a different tab. It is the music. That's what it's coming from. Okay, let's do this then. We're going to add a new source or a new browser. Yeah, that's not right. Hold up. Hold up. This is me trying to be tech savvy. I apologize. Yeah, Jackson, that's what I thought for a second. I thought you were talking about like a different line, like not the different price. There's a difference between the two. What is your Discord or your online link? For those of you guys on TikTok, you guys can probably access it easier if you go to tridentdfs.com. It's right there on the homepage. It's free to join the Discord. If you guys do want to check out the Dub Club, though, it's just 99 cents. You guys can check out all of my plays for today, as well as the Sportsbook bot that'll post 24/7 value. Yeah, super accessible for you guys just through that link. It's a little bit easier than trying to go through the Instagram bio and all of that. How do I do this, guys? This is so confusing to me. All right, let's do a screen capture of... Why is this so hard for me? Audio capture. How about that? Application audio capture. There we go. And then Google Chrome. Hopefully this doesn't blow y'all's eardrums out, but we're going to try this.
If you want to win.
For us to be considered in the top 4, I would say we need to be more consistent.
Sorry about that. I think this works though now.
The lower bracket buff is real. You get so much momentum if you win from the lower
All right.
bracket. You get so much experience, so much.
The audio is definitely playing. Okay, the audio is definitely playing. It's lower than my mic and it's slightly higher than the music. Hopefully it doesn't sound like absolute chaos. Let me know if you guys need the audio on, or I can keep it off, honestly. I don't know. What do I think about Lonzo Ball? If you're asking about prize picks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's probably not a good prop. A lot of people ask about how I feel about a certain prop and what are my thoughts. Everything is rooted in numbers, guys. You got to understand that if you want to be profitable on prize picks, you have to understand the numbers game. If you don't, if you're somebody who just looks at past performances and just like goes off of gut feelings, you'll never make money. You'll find yourself depositing on a weekly basis. All right, cool. So the audio's there, and hopefully the volume level's fine. I'm planning to use $100 today and make my unit size 5 and see if I could profit in the end today. Awesome. Hey, just one other thing to please consider. Remember, you have to have a long-term mindset. Don't go into today thinking, hey, I'm playing positive EV, I'm going to make money, right? This is something that you guys have to, we talked about this yesterday. This is not over a few different plays, right? This is like hundreds, if not thousands of plays over time. We walked through the entire, server, like tracking the spreadsheet yesterday, which was really awesome, by the way, because it felt good to be, super transparent about everything. And I'm glad that you guys were able to see that as well. But we've had super cold streaks. We're on one right now. Like, we're waiting for this 25x to hopefully hit to get out of this cold streak that we've been on for these past few days. But we've had months where we've gone down, And yes, good point, Jackson. That goes for all of you guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ping myself or one of the moderators in the Discord, or just open a support ticket and we can, talk that way as well. All right, where's our guy at? Is he on Fnatic or is he? I always forget. No, he's right there. He's not on Fnatic. He's on the other team. Koi. That's what it is. What's the reasoning for taking 6-man flexes over 2-mans? Aren't 2-mans better? Luke, great question. Okay. 2-mans are going to be easier to hit, and that is why Prize Picks makes a lot of money. So in order for you to make money on Prize Picks using 2-mans, you're going to have props that have, I believe, minus 163 or better, which is crazy because Prize Picks doesn't even allow that pretty much. Like, they rarely allow the 6-man flexes. I don't want to say rarely. They don't usually have just available props on the board for even 6-man flexes. The reasoning why 6-man flexes are better is because you have to have a long-term mindset towards this. If you want this to be an investment, you're not going to get rich playing Prize Picks, at least not quickly. It is a long-term mindset, okay? So the best slip type is a 6-pick flex because the payout over time, you're going to have the best chance of winning long-term. So you have the least amount of percentage of plays that need to be hit in order for you to make money doing that. That's why that's the best. Two-mans are almost impossible to find value on, while six-mans are very easy throughout the day and especially close to game time. How do you join the Discord? Go to tridentdfs.com, as you guys see behind me. Sorry for ducking away. I have the green screen open on TikTok that they need to see. Can I bring this up a little bit more? No, of course I can't.
This is where you get your opportunity to try and prove that. I think for
I don't even know if I can.
both of these sides, jungle is going to be a heavy
Yeah,
focus for
we'll
me.
just leave it there. Hopefully you guys can see just fine. I'll try to keep track of how many, kills he's got. But I think they're supposed to like select their characters now. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn how League of Legends works. But don't the payouts scale correctly except for the 3-pick power? What do you mean? Definitely don't be taking any 3-pick powers on prize picks, because if you are on underdog, you can get paid 6x instead of 5x. I don't know exactly what you mean by scale correctly. So for you to be profitable on prize picks, each of those slip types have a minimum odds or a minimum probability that you need to be hitting each individual time you play that slip in order to be profitable long term. In order for you to be profitable long term on 6-man flexes, it is the least amount of, I guess, percentage that you need to hit for your individual picks at 54.21%. If you hit that number long term, you will make money, and the better odds that you're able to get on certain props when you're comparing to sportsbook lines, then the higher your ROI is going to be long term. Not clear. If you have questions, let me know, guys. Let me know. Like, if you wager a 2-man at $10, aren't you at the same odds as playing a 4-man at $1 10 times? No, I'm not quite sure if I know what you're asking, but no, I don't think so. Everything is math-based. That's what you guys have to understand. And I know it's hard because a lot of times, it's easy to see how, 90% of cappers that you guys see on your timeline, whether it's TikTok or Twitter or Instagram, everyone's going to say, hey, here's the 2-man lock for today, right? Everyone's going to say that. Or they'll say, here are guaranteed picks. Or the best is when they say, here are the locks for today, and it's like a 2-leg parlay with the prize picks goblins. Don't ever play the goblins. It is hilarious that people think that those are profitable. But it's easy to kind of fall into that trap. And that's why I think a lot of people come into this stream and they're like, who's this guy? What is he doing? Why does he think that he knows what's going on? Well, I guess I have to kind of prove myself because I stand out among the rest of the community because I'm not a casual. I think a lot of people do this to, try and say, hey, I have ball knowledge, right? I used to think that as well. And I lost a lot of money doing it when I first started on prize picks. You guys have to understand that there's a reason why prize picks stays in business, right? There's a reason why they make millions of dollars every day. And it's from the people who are playing the 2-mans, the 3-mans. They don't understand the math behind everything. You guys have to get the math down, okay? Which is why I try to make things simple for you guys and break it down here on stream. And once again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you guys can ask here, or you can ask in the Discord, and we can talk about things there. But it's a simple concept that people don't get, and I understand why they don't get it, because no one wants to learn the math behind it when they could just be saying, hey, this dude's got a good matchup today, I'm gonna take his over. But it's a lot more than that.
Yeah, I am a little surprised though, because I thought they'd try and go for something a little bit better, because I think
Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds. We actually just talked about that prop because it's on the popular tab, and he's gone over in his last 5 games. I haven't checked the odds on it, but I can guarantee you, or at least say that I'm pretty confident that it's not a profitable bet, and I probably wouldn't recommend taking it. I don't know the names of any of these characters, so Koi is about to make their last pick, and then I guess they can switch around people. Jackson, like, what are we looking for here? What are we hoping he plays? I had one guy on Twitter tell me that we need to have him be playing a certain person, I think. Because I asked, I said, any of the League of Legends experts is this dude getting 15? as long as he can play Zeri, Jinx, or Kaisa, I think that's what they said. But I don't know who this is. Are they going to switch at all, or is this who he's playing as?
Yeah, I think that's you can't like the
Kaisa? That is Kaisa?
one for me, 'cause it's like, sure,
So that's good. Okay, so we got a good map 1 character. Are they called characters, or are they legends? I would assume they're probably legends, right? I don't want to offend the esports community. Can I give an idea on how value on video game props go? They always seem like such coin flips. Great question, Luke. And yeah, it's especially, it's different, right? It's not something where you can look on DraftKings and find player props for esports. So the way that I look at it, it's essentially the same thing. It's finding line discrepancies. So for me, I'm able to compare Prize Picks lines to apps like Hot Streak, Underdog. Right now, it's not behind me. I didn't put it on the screen for you guys. We're sweating a 25x if you're on TikTok. We're sweating a 25x right now. The last leg is the esports prop. If you guys haven't already seen, you guys can check out the latest TikTok and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a League of Legends prop. A lot of people are wondering, how in the world are you taking that, right? Do you have knowledge on League of Legends? No, I don't. It's super simple, though. If you're able to compare lines and you see that the rest of the market has a line at a certain price and you're able to get it for a better price with a significant difference, it's going to be profitable. So this line right here, we were able to get the over 14 kills for Supa, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Over 14 kills for maps 1 through 3. His line over on Hot Streak, based off of money coming in from other people who most likely know esports, who know League of Legends, I believe the final line that I saw beforehand was minus 244 on the over 15.5. That's a huge difference. That's a 1.5 kill difference with also that much juice on the over. It's a no-brainer to take that prop on Prize Picks. You have El Yoya over 8 and upset under 16 and a 25x and a 6x as well. Is that from my plays, or is that something that one of the mods posted? I can't remember. I know I had some esports today. We freaking lost on what's his name, Iceberg. Iceberg was doing straight cardio in CS2 this morning. If you guys have Bet Online, Cam Thomas over 23.5 PRA at plus 111 is great value. 2.75 units as the recommended wager. Can I link to Discord? Yeah, it's right behind me, tridentdfs.com. I actually believe that we just hit the minimum boosts for us to change the Discord link, like to customize it, so I'll be able to change that back as well. It's not custom yet. There's one that's going to hit today for 6-pick. Yeah, I'm hoping. That's what we're sweating on stream right now. If you guys want to watch the actual live feed of the game, you can go over to Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, and I actually have the game up. I think maybe I can I do this? We'll go. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. So that way we have the full. This is great. Now we can all see, and then we'll just go like this, I suppose. Maybe right there. That's fine. And then we'll bring this in slightly. Cool. All right. So yeah, if you guys do want to watch the full stream, like with the game and everything, the play that we're sweating, you can go to Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube. It should be all the same if you just search up Trident DFS. Okay, so they're just yours. Gotcha. Kaisa is a good champ. Oh, they're champions. That's what they are, not legends. Or are they? For scaling, we want a really long game. I used to main her? What does that mean? Does that like, did you used to play this and this was like your main character or main legend? I assume that's what that means. I'm very new to esports. Like, I understand CS2. I've played, Call of Duty. Like, I understand those games, the shooting games, but this is like completely different to me. Like, they're over here slaying dragons. There's what's the other one? The weird name I saw. There's something that like spawns in, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Did my subscription run out? I tried to message you. That's okay. Like, the guy that was talking stuff bad. Rick, if you want to, if you're in the Discord, just open a support ticket and I can take a look at it. I'm not really sure. Can you help? I won. They gave me bonus cash. How do I get real cash to withdraw? What app are you referring to? Also, we're on day 2 of our ladder challenge for Fliff. Fliff has just gotten so freaking sharp, dude. They definitely have upgraded their risk management team because we are getting very little value on Fliff. So hopefully we get a nice prop to take today, and then we can, you know, go all the way with the ladder. Baron. What? What are you talking about, Jackson? Are those different things in this game? No, it's none of those. It was something other than that. It was weird. If it pulls up on the screen, I'll know. I forget what it was, but it was something like weird. Definitely a made-up term in game. Someone else just asked about Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds. I'm gonna assume they went to the popular tab and saw that he was all green for his last 5. Guys, please stop looking at the last 5 graphs. I beg you, please. If you're looking at previous performances by a player as your reasoning, please stop. Okay? Sportsbooks take into account all of that. Don't think that PrizePicks has the line set wrong, okay? Those are the names of things that spawn. Oh, objectives. Okay, got it. Yeah, there's something else. And no, it's neither of those, dude. And like, it's funny to me because you were saying some weird stuff, but it was different than that. Oh, it was like, was it like Void Grubs or something? I think it was something like that. I know it sounds like I'm making stuff up. It's something in the game. I know it. Something Grubs. That sounds familiar to me. Grubs. Yeah, is that right? All right. Supa's got to lock in. We should have 4 kills already. Dude, I saw that one time. It was like, there it is. Void Grubs has spawned. I was like, what is that? That's so funny. Yeah, and then Drake's in the game as well. I remember seeing that last time I was watching this, and I was like, these people are just making up names now. What is a Void Grubs? League of Legends is fun to watch, though, I will say. Pretty fun. We're pacing fine. He isn't behind right now, and that's what matters. No one has a kill yet, though. I assume this is like, it matters because of his like XP or his like his level. That's what I assumed, but who knows. Guys, real quick, before we like really lock in with our esports sweat, if you guys are on TikTok or if you're watching anywhere else, if you guys could go to my TikTok at Trident _ DFS, I believe that's the name, or just search Trident DFS, you'll find me. I have like 3 other backups that if you guys could give a follow, that would mean so much to me. TikTok is very strict on their policy when it comes to what I do, I guess, and I never know when they could ban an account. And if they ban this account, I don't have another one that is at 1,000 followers yet, meaning I wouldn't be able to go live. So if you guys could give those a follow, I would greatly appreciate it. I just really want to be, prepared in case, the account gets taken down, because I don't want to be able to miss one of the streams, because I know that this stuff means a lot to you guys if we're getting in good plays. So that would be huge if you guys are able to do that. New day, new 15-man lay. If you guys are placing 15-leggers, I don't know. I'd probably call the number if I were you. Kai'Sa gets a lot better as the game goes on. Probably will become relevant around level 8 or 10. Okay. And he's at 6. So it's just a waiting game now. We're 5 for 5, boys. Last leg here. We're waiting on Supa to go over 14 kills. Honestly, with our luck, we'll probably see him end exactly at 14. What I'm curious about, Jackson, is because Kai'Sa is a good legend, I assume, from what it sounds like, what is like an ideal range for him to end with map 1 for kills? Like, are we looking for like 6 to 8 here, or like 5 to 7? What's a good range?
Zerka's Greaves gives Jojo a lot more trading power in the 1 versus 1. He's going to look to leverage that.
Jojo could dodge away from the Foster's bomb as well. The majority of Humanoid's damage that comes from that Q is
Do you guys want me to pause the actual music that's being played and just have the audio for the game? I know it might get a little confusing. If you guys are on FanDuel, really good prop here. Miles Turner over 7.5 rebounds at plus 146. 5.23% positive EV, 1.75 units as the recommended wager. If you're on Underdog, another good prop here. Mike Conley over 5.5 assists. Do not take this if it has bumped or if there is a multiplier at all. Basically, League is a game where you just practically level up and get good items with all of it and such, and then you just fight at the end. First Blood. It's more about the skill of the player, not the character itself. Oh, okay. I would say 5-ish would be good here. Obviously, it's 1/3 of what we need, and since it's a semi, they will probably play safer. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue, like, you know, in terms of the championships or whatever. Do we have anybody who lives in Florida in here? Or I guess I should say North Florida. Trying to see if anybody here is going to be going to the Players Championship in a couple weeks. What if we do a little meet and greet at the TPC tournament? I'm just kidding. That sounds so dumb. I shouldn't have even said anything. I do plan on going, though. Trying to figure out what day. Champion select can matter, but not as much with a bot laner. Yeah, I don't really like taking guys that have the word bot next to their name. That usually means that they're trash, but I don't know. This dude looks locked in right now. Another Void Grubs has spawned. We got people in the TikTok chat telling me they're locks. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're following anybody who tells you that they have locks or guaranteed picks, like, please unfollow them. I mean, it's such a... I get that they do it for, like, engagement, but, like, it is so shady. Like, there are no locks in this at all. But I also don't agree with the fact that it's, like, people say, oh, it's gambling at the end of the day. Like, I probably shouldn't have just said that word. TikTok's going to take my stream down now. But it's not. Like, you can be profitable with this. Are we cooked here? Supa's about to be dead. Oh, he's out. Oh, get out of there, boy. Bro, what is happening? Are we cooked? Are we cooked? We might be cooked. Miles is in here. Let's go. Miles, please. I need you in here to let me know how things are going. All right?
It's a messy fight, but somehow Fnatic managed to come out on top. Razork will fall alongside Humanoid, but they denied the grub access, and they come out with the kills.
I mean, this is like... I could be watching, like... This is like the equivalent of me trying to read something in a different language. Like... My excitement level is only going up if I hear the announcers, like, voices go up. So that was not good right there? Okay. Trying to follow things. But it's good that he didn't die, right? It's good that he's still up and alive. I think. I don't know. It sounds like we need Koi to win this round. That dude looks overpowered with his flamethrower. Unfortunately, they are losing. So, like, how is that determined, though? Because, like, one person told me that it was determined by, like, or, like, you could tell whenever they had more of the little, I think it's gold or something. I don't know, whatever it says, like, 20K. Like, if they have, like, a 5K difference or whatever, then, like, that's good. Because, like, I've heard that the kills don't matter. Because I've seen people win and not have the most kills. I don't really know. Hard Rock? Ooh, that's a good prop. I'm gonna go get us in on Hard Rock. Oh, they logged me out. That's tough. I'm not gonna log back in. Whatever. They're gonna limit me to $10 anyways on it. Whatever. Gold advantage is a good gauge. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's harder for him to scale now because his opponent in that specific lane just got fed from that fight, which means it's harder for Supa to actually keep up now. Before 20 minutes, gold is a good gauge. Okay.
quicker than you'd usually expect him to. Plus, you're going to
Gotcha.
have Humanoid is kind of a benefactor off the back of it. And Oscar Renan never really has to go
This is
against
so
Mira. He just
confusing
clears
to
the
me.
waves. And then in a team fight,
I just
wants
gotta
to
smile
ultimate
and
target
just
Razor picks out. So
hope
the
things are
Razor
going
thinks he
well.
can still do his
Have
job.
I ever used an
So
offshore sports book? I don't know. I don't have books here, but feel like taxes would be. Yeah, I mean, the weird thing about it is that you do have to do like, I think it's like Bitcoin, like for depositing and withdrawals. But our sportsbook bot does have access to Bet Online, Bovada, and BetUS, which are all offshore books. I always recommend that, you know, if somebody is in a location where they can't access other ones. So we do still have those. Yeah, I'm not going to be, I can't give any input on taxes because I don't want to mislead anybody. Just ask your CPA or, I don't know, watch some YouTube videos about it, I guess.
As the game goes on, that armor stacking is going to come through and is going to make things a lot harder for Fnatic's AD carries to get through the front line.
Well, it's kicked off better than you could expect, though. It's kicked off better than we came into the game in the first 10 minutes, quite silently looking at these lane swaps. Now,
I literally don't even know what happens until I see like the one side starts taking down the other person's. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, so this can't be good right now, right? Because also our guy's like nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and that's you. I mean, you won't be able to get the topside turret, unfortunately, but still, you've got a ton of opportunity now.
Yeah, I've got
for
no clue how
Oscar
this
to pick up
works.
some free CS, not have to worry about trying to go against Mirman.
This is so different from doing like CS2 stuff,
Continue to chase forward.
just because it's like
Support.
I don't know anything that's going on right now, and I don't know. It's not great. Jackson keeps switching from Twitter and YouTube. So he's just farming. What does that mean? Like he's gonna like go off like late game, I assume. I see him. He's in here now. That was good, right? That should be good.
And Koi just scrapped back. That is 4 kills across the map as Jojo gets a solo in the top side and Mirwin carries.
So
through
Supa's
the
got
bot.
1
What
assist.
looked like a
No
winning
kills, though.
play for Fnatic ends in disaster.
It's the overstay from
We should have taken
Fnatic that ends up
Merwin.
killing them.
Merwin's got 5
They
already.
try to get more on towards Mirwin. Now, they will end up getting the tower,
Mirwin,
but
sorry.
we'll see it in the replay in just a second. It's the position that they end up putting themselves
What's your
in
picks
is
today? We're going over them
mission.
as the value comes in.
Moving up towards that top side,
Pretty much
not
just
realizing
a
that
waiting
Ultimate
game
is on
with
the
our
line. But you can't
sportsbook
really
bot
move
to
into position here
post the
because
value.
they know that Ultimate's going to be up very, very soon. So that
Yeah,
they
so
play
the
towards
teams are
the
now
front.
good,
You're
right?
really
Like
basically
we're
doing nothing here.
we're sitting in good
Essentially,
position.
try and
It just
save
would have been
Razor
nice to get
or
a kill there,
Cosmic's
I
life.
assume.
They decide to go back in and trade 1 for 1, but as Upset goes in to finish Alvaro, he now puts himself in a terrible position. And keep your eyes on Razor, so close to actually getting the knockback on towards Mirren, which might have allowed for an arcane shift over the wall, but just not quite enough there. And it's just Fnatic scrambling as they stay that way too long. on
Good
the
team
play.
fight. Cool. Yeah, so now Koi's up in gold. Barely. It's pretty much neck and neck.
And the rest of Koi decided to join in
Jeez, it's
the
already
wall chat.
12:30.
We've got Mirwin saying, "Not gonna lie, you guys
I'll
are
stay
kind
on
of
stream for a little bit. I
another
want to watch how this map ends up playing out. I probably won't be live for the other 2 maps, like I said, though. I'll just sweat those in the Discord.
The confidence is
There's only
building.
4 stars.
The confidence is definitely building in Koi, and they're trying to get into their heads of Fnatic. The gold is dead even. The dragon is alive, and so is the Herald, but Fnatic already starting this objective off. Looks like it's going to be a cross map.
I feel like I should just start watching these matches like after they're already 30 minutes in. Need Koi to win this Drake fight. So like my question would be, like, are we in a bad position if he doesn't get any? Oh boy. Are we in a bad position if he like doesn't get 5 kills this map?
Side lanes, and crucially, Jojo is going to continue to scale. Remember, that's very crucial.
He's on a ward, he's vault breaking, and Alvaro might just be caught out here. He pops the
Uh-oh.
ulti nice and early, but again, Upset is a 2-item
This isn't good.
himself, so Kill goes over, upset with number 4, and Fnatic is still fighting back.
And they can keep the
Is
pressure
this
up.
dude doing cardio right now? I mean, he's at what? He's at level 11.
Jojo has only just now
So
gone back to base. He has to go and deal with the bot wave, which means the 3 members of Koi staying mid.
But the ult comes through from the Maokai. They want to try and keep him locked up. Will end up getting it. I think the
if
tower
you guys are on
shut down.
Caesars, Nas Reed over 2.5 threes at plus 100 is really good.
He's just dead in an instant. There's no tank stats there outside of the
I think we're cooked, boys.
Fnatic open turret with him as
I don't know.
He's just in
I'm not feeling good about this, even though I don't really know what's
Kill
happening.
on towards Alvaro. They just don't really know where they're supposed to defend, and in that position, it kind of all goes disastrously. So, Fnatic fighting back once more. This game is so back.
Why can't he just get the 10 to 12 map kills in one map though, like now, like map 1?
Is that Upset is a
Yeah, we have Supa. We have Supa over 14 kills for maps 1 through 3.
strong leader, and he dictates a lot
And right now he's got nothing. He's got an assist.
to the success of Fnatic.
This is not good. I need somebody to confirm that everything is okay. He's a little behind. Oh boy.
I mean, I do feel like again this duo
Is this like a PC game? Like you can't get this on like Xbox, right?
he's unable to stop the back there. Voracious Atacant, it's not 15.4. Remember, we are still at 15.3.
I don't even know.
It's your usual
I would say I tried to play it to understand it a little bit better, but
while facing off with
I don't know. Maybe I just need to start watching more of these.
continue that exchange any longer.
You're going to look for the reset, and then when you can establish that vision a little bit deeper, maybe they'll feel a bit more comfortable pushing in this mid and top side to fall back on towards Attica.
This is where it comes down to the strength of the character from the performance in the beginning.
But again, I think
He isn't really getting fed. Fed means getting a lot of kills early and getting ahead.
this is
Oh,
vision into the,
okay.
the side of Movistar Koi if you're Fnatic.
You run this on MacBook?
Or just face check.
See, like I have a Mac Mini, like for my whole setup, which runs great, but like this looks like a game that would probably take up a lot of the RAM. You know,
Just crossing the map right now.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Their control knows no bounds. There's still 2K gold.
Upset is cooking. Yikes.
Because you had like both Alvaro and
Is that
Jojo
not good?
on
Is that like
the
who
side.
he's
You know,
facing?
sorry, not Upset. Super could always join in a minute's notice, but Alvaro
If you guys are on FanDuel, go take Trey Murphy over 24.5 points right now at plus 126. 2.25 units as the recommended wager. 5.88% positive EV.
for this bot side tower. So I think Upset pushing in mid and
Whoa.
Fnatic trying to collapse on the bottom side.
Now we're
They're just
taking
trying to
Nasreed
control
under.
the bot side jungle of Movistar Koi, but at least with Oyoya's ultimates, they can definitely fight back.
Oh
and
boy.
kind of face check with these
Miles sent a
top lanes as well.
message. Unfortunately, FNC team is ahead right now. Supa need to start carrying the team fight. If not, it's GG for Koi map 1.
Limited information for Koi here. As Fnatic have just been building up, you guys have been talking about
Oh, right. You have the under for upset. Okay, so we need him. He's at what level?
what they can fish.
What's he at now? Level 12? Supa's level 13, so now he's got to start cooking, right? He's going to just get the rest of the kills for the rest of the game, or the match. So FNC's got a 3k gold lead right now.
Text though, Fraser can get in.
You're right, but Nature Scrap zones him out. Now Bro just bops him, so free Atacant. While they position for both.
All right, so here we go, right? Everyone's about to square up against each other, right? Another team fight.
They can't do much on the bot side of the map. Instead, they choose to invest in the top side. At the very least, it gives them a much better fighting chance for the next dragon.
It's crazy how long these games are, dude. They're like 50 minutes each.
Soul point from Fnatic in a minute's time.
And that's where I'm wondering what Fnatic's game plan is now. Do they want to try and immediately just bite at this next dragon? Or do they say, hey, we're going to take that same leaf out of your book and just go for that cross map? You can push in.
Supa's literally doing nothing, bro. Like, everyone else in this match right now has done something better than him.
Seconds until that. It looks like, though, Fnatic trying to establish vision and actually set up for that fight.
Like, the other two guys who don't have a kill also have 5+ assists. So this is terrible. I think we're probably cooked.
We talked a lot about this in the
Which is totally typical for us for the last leg to chalk the 25x.
I mean, so far, this has been a market improvement from what we saw. But it's safe to say that even in this game, we've seen Fnatic overstay in fights.
I love to stay positive, but this doesn't look good, I don't think.
Concern after their series against BDS. Koi, though, look at how they're just forcing Fnatic to walk back. This is the strength of Maokai and Cassante. The poke damage coming through from Oscar and Humanoid, and they've just bullied Fnatic out of the river, and now it's
Ooh.
theirs.
If you guys are on Caesars,
information's right there in front of them. True Shot Barrage misses with
CJ McCollum over 3.5 threes at plus 150. That US. Columbia money line. Uh-oh. Super. Come on now. Come on now. Super should have just got one there. Yep. Super's at 1. I think that's good. Can he come back in? Can he cherry pick something here? This is good. I think. It might not be. I don't know. He's got 1. 14 to go for the win. 13 for the push. I think that's good because they just closed the gap for the gold. And also, I believe I was told last I learned that as the game progresses, the timer, once you're dead, like the timer to respawn gets longer, like as the game progresses. So I think that's good because they should be able to take advantage while the rest of the team is down. That was great. Awesome. See, I love this. I love being able to learn. It's like, this takes me back to when I was learning about, like, honestly, like learning the rules of baseball. I used to never watch baseball until I started, you know, putting money on it. And I say it's similar, but like at least I understood the language. So this is, I don't know. I'm trying to follow along. So I appreciate that you guys are confirming that this is good stuff. So he's only at 1. We still need a lot from him. Hopefully he can get 3, 4 more this map, possibly. I don't know. We're at the 25-minute mark, so I think that means we got like 15 minutes left. Probably 2 or 3 more team fights, maybe. If anyone wants to confirm that, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know if there's a certain amount of team fights. Like last time when we were watching this, somebody said like, "Oh, there's going to be 1 more team fight, and then they're going to, you know, go for it." I assume that's because of the respawn timer, where they can like go charge the turret or whatever. The other teams like spawn place. I don't know. It's so confusing to me. All right, here we go. Come on, Supa. Come on, Supa. Do something. No. Supa's got the most health right now. To base, that's what it is. Okay. It's just a Q and back away. Koi want to start this Baron, you can see, but Fnatic just don't want to let them. I mean, the ultimate from Alvaro has been used. There's still everything else on the side of Koi, and they're going to start this one off. Upset, he's going to cancel his base. His poke feels like everything as well. Alvaro has no ulti, so he's going to be squishy here. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we need Supa to get something in here. I think Supa got that. I don't know. I think he did. Double kill? I hope that's him. I hope it's him. I think he got those 2. I don't think it was. I don't know. Yes, he's at 3. He did get both of those. Awesome. So we need 12 more. That was huge, I think. And I think what we said was that he's going to drag the game on even longer, which is good, I think. I don't know. All I know is that we need 12 more to cash. If you guys have Bovada, really good bet just came through here. Nasreed under 2.5 threes at plus 155, plus 120-ish everywhere else. 2 units on that, 6% positive EV. Okay, back to League of Legends. Can we get some confirmation that that was good? I think it was good, and I don't know. I really don't know. But he's at 3. That was great. Okay, perfect. Love it. Best part about this, I think, is that he hasn't even died yet, which should be good, right? Because he keeps his... If you don't die, do you, like, keep your... Like, what is the downside of dying, other than the fact that you are not actively in the game doing objectives? Yeah, more team fights. Cool. Edmund, welcome to the chat, brother. So is it better to just stick to one sport book or multiple? So I always say get on as many sports books and apps as you can, because the more value you have available to you, the more volume you can get in, which also equals more profit long term. So if you have access to, you know, get on FanDuel or get on DraftKings, do it. If you have access to get on different sportsbook apps, please do that. You know, for myself, I'm limited here because I'm in Florida, but I'm also on as many as I can be on. So I'm on Hard Rock, I'm on Flip, I'm on Prize Picks and Underdog, I'm on Better, Dabble. Also, real quick little thing, right? Real quick. Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. Sick. I was like, I didn't know, you know, I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but awesome. Quick little message for everyone watching. if you guys are not on Dabble yet, Dabble is available in 27 states. If you're not on Dabble yet, please get on Dabble. I can guarantee you MLB is going to be very profitable in Dabble. If you have not signed up yet, use code Trident, okay, TRIDENT. You will get a deposit bonus, all right? What did we just miss? Nothing. Not good? Maybe good? I don't know. Super wasn't even in there. There he is. He's just minding his own business. How do you manage to put in all the props and such, though? What do you mean? Like, how do I... What do you mean, how do I manage that? Right? That's... Jackson, that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, how in the world did you pull that together? You just remove the first and last letter? I don't know. Interesting. So yeah, once again, guys, if you're not on Dabble, 27 states it's available in. If you're not on Dabble, please get on. Use code Trident when you do so. You'll get a 100% deposit bonus, I believe, is what like the promo is. But as MLB season is here, very close. Correlation, I have a good feeling, is going to be huge on Dabble. And that'll most likely be the route that we take. So definitely get on there. There's already a ton of value with NBA still. So yeah. Let's say you're picking props for the sports book. There's way too many props. No. I still don't know exactly what you're saying. Just make sure you're getting in whatever you can. Yeah.
After that is, I mean, Gold's been juggling. As Vedia said before, Gold doesn't really feel like it matters at this point. It's just up to this fight. We've been talking about Koi's ease of execution in some of these team fights as well.
All right, I feel a team fight coming up once again. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I get that people have their own lives. People have, you know, jobs and stuff. So it's essentially just get in what you can. Don't be afraid of missing props or missing plays because, yes, the sample size will be different. But, like, again, this is all long-term. No matter what sample size you have, when you do the same process over and over and stick to positive EV long-term, you will make money. Can guarantee it. Yeah, exactly. Bovada, Lauri Markkanen under 2.5 threes at plus 120. 2.25 units, 5.44% positive EV. The rest of the market has this about minus 110, minus 115. What's going on here? Soup was in here doing something. He's got full health. Hopefully he can grab something here. Yes, please, 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 please. No, why are we dropping back? Dang it. I thought Super was going to grab one there. Why is this all... Oh, there we go. Dang. I thought Super was going to grab a couple kills there. He was right in the mix. And they ended up dropping back.
It will be a nice little bit of gold at the back pocket, but nothing more.
Crucially, the TP was used by Mirwin, and that's going to be very important with Fnatic having both of theirs available. The counter argument is both Humanoid and Razork lost their flashes. Jojo,
is it good to have a close gold margin for longer if we want a long game? Like, because I've seen certain, like, league games or matches or whatever that end, like, upwards in, like, the high 20s in terms of, like, kills for either team. So, one bad fight and the game's over at this point? Really? Because I was thinking if they're still close in gold, I would assume that... Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's the fact that I'm thinking of... Because, like, at this point in the game... Let's say 4 members of the team dies, right? That gives a huge open door for the opposite team to then, you know, get in and take part of their base out, I assume. Close gold margin or Koi to roll with Super. Okay, gotcha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Super. Get in there, bro. We need Super to be cherry-picking stuff right now. Yes. Yes. Please. Yes. I think he just got 2. Possibly 3. No, he just got 1. How did I miss that? Why did I think he just got 2 there? So, again, what I just mentioned, 4 of the other members on the other team are down. So now there's a huge opening for Koi to then take over the other stuff, right? Why were they not going over that last guy? Super could have chased him down. Dang. So maybe not good here? Maybe Supa can get one more here at the end. Possibly. Yeah, can Supa get this right here? They're not even going to worry about him, right? They're just going to go for the turrets. Come on, Supa. Supa's dead. Oh, snap. Is that bad? Is that bad or is that good? Because now there's another fight, right? I think that's good, right? Because now there's 3 members down on Koi. And now FNC can do something here for hopefully another team fight. Which should give Supa another chance to get some kills, I think. I think that's right. Because if they would have taken down that turret, then they could have just ended the game, right? This is so confusing to follow along. Yes, so, right. So the game is longer now, which is good. That's what we want. That's what I was trying to relate it to. I was like, how would this be like? How would you explain this in NBA terms? So yeah, FNC just hit a buzzer beater 3. From half court to send the game into overtime. Yeah, and then your next message makes no sense to me. So Baron and Soul, I don't know what that means. So they just hit a buzzer beater 3 from full court. That was bad. Oh boy. This game is just mixed emotions everywhere. Prize Picks prop here. Let's see what we have. Nikhil Alexander Walker over 4.5 rebounds on Prize Pick. Sorry, Prize Picks. Great prop. Minus 160 on Hard Rock, minus 150 ESPN Bet, minus 148 on Caesars. The other side just got 2 major buffs that now give them a major advantage. Wow, even though they were down? But I will say, right, 4 kills, map 1 isn't terrible. We'll still need 11 from him, but 4 is a good start. It will make the game go longer, but the FNC probably ends next team fight now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it still possible for Supa to just get like another kill though to end at 5? Because I think that would be nice. Four kills is fine. Okay. Good to know. He could get 1 to 2 more. Yeah. I mean, hey, I think the goal is to get 5 though, because yeah, a third. There's 3 maps. If you can get a third of it, map 1, that's fine. 4 puts him a little bit behind, especially since I thought that he had a good character, and you know, if I thought that he would be on pace for like 7 to 8 here. Come on, Supa, get something here. Uh-oh. Probably cooked here. Yeah. So now we're cooked. So 5 on 3, and now they just try to go defend their base, pretty much. The Nexus, that's what it's called. I forgot. All right, Supa, do something, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Supa's dead. Yeah. Supa just got absolutely crushed. Oh my gosh. He got hit twice and was dead. Wow. That's fine, I guess. 4 kills, map 1. All right, well, I'm going to go sweat this out in the Discord. That's going to do it for the stream today. I appreciate everybody who is in here. Make sure you guys are following me on every platform, every social media that you can at Trident DFS. And if you guys could go follow the backups over on TikTok, that would be huge. Would really appreciate that. We'll be getting out some more plays today. And if you guys want access to the Discord or the Dub Club, go to the link in my bio or go to tridentdfs.com. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We will be live on Monday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Peace out.
Coming in and out of court. Hey, Wando. ATO, ain't it a blessing? We made it out. Kentucky after all that happened. After the pre-trials, after the status, after them impact statements, after the castle. Hey, JR, nigga, ain't it a blessing? We made it out of land.